Welcome back to FM26. Welcome back to the January transfer window. Welcome back to hopefully the episode where we finally bring that player in. We, in the last episode, tried to force Porto's hand with regards to Samu. They just wouldn't budge. So we have made the decision to go for Francesco Pio Esposito instead. He's only recently joined Bologna in the summer, but he does have a release clause in his contract, meaning we could force him to... Well, we can't force him to negotiate with him, but we can force Bologna to let us try and negotiate with him. And we'll see what happens on that front. Form is still very good, other than the defeat to Manchester City, and the rather frustrating 0-0 draw to Brentford, even though we dominated the game. We are very, very, very much in the best form of our career so far, without doubt. Just finding those tactical tweaks makes such a difference. So Crystal Palace away today, Olympiacos at home and West Ham at home, and transfer deadline day 2. And hopefully, Francesco Pio Esposito coming in as well. They've rejected the bid of 65 million that we put in at the end of the last episode. So I get the feeling I'm probably just going to have to offer the 71 that they need to force their hand. £71 million, please. I presume it has to be all up front. Van Ecker's developing concerns, but... I'll be honest, it's because of the form of other players, to be honest. The career is stagnating. Is it really? Not started enough to be considered a regular. I could ask him to consider being a squad player. He's only just joined, but he might not agree to that. I could convince... Can I say something about the form of Trevor Chalobah? Wesley Fofana's in the form of his life. I'll say that. He's playing well, but I've got a lot to offer as well. Squad player? Good. That can go either of two ways, but most of the time you are able to convince them to just be happy with being slightly less important in the squad. Pio's not interested, but we'll see if we can force the issue. Unless that's them just saying. I think that's them just saying. He just isn't interested. Ah! All right. Why would you? I know you've just moved to Bologna, but mate, with all due respect, it's Bologna. I mean, to be fair, Bologna are 4th in Serie A. Maybe I need to shut my face. Bologna seem like they're quite good. Well, perhaps then, till the summer, we allow Delap and Joao Pedro to put their case across, to try and be that guy moving forward. Because there isn't really anybody else that has caught my eye within our current financial restrictions. We do have some players that would obviously be fantastic go-tos, but they're 150 million plus, and I just don't have the minerals for that, big man. So we are not going to be able to do what we anticipated we would want to do in this transfer window, but I think that's going to be okay. We should be able to achieve everything we want to achieve this season without signing the big striker. But to achieve the elevated goals of next season of challenging for the Premier League and or at least getting a top 4 spot and maybe challenging for the Premier League, we are going to need that big striker, I think. We'll see how things progress. Okay, well, we'll go and play Crystal Palace. We'll hopefully get the dub. It doesn't look like we're going to do anything in the transfer window unless something left field becomes available. But hopefully we don't need to. And by the end of the season, we won't rue the decision to not go and spend some money. I hope. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on more. Come and join me on stream as well so you can help me make these decisions in the moment. But right now, the team picks itself here. Crystal Palace lining up with Dean Henderson in goal. They've got 4-2-3-1 with Chris Richards at right back, which is intriguing. Jefferson Lerma and Adam Wharton holding. Wharton is obviously very, very good. Kristanchis Uche at cam with Mateta up top. So that he's probably going to be playing as a secondary striker, I would imagine, in there. How good is Uche on this game? Physically and mentally decent, but technically not quite the man. All right. He's going to be less dangerous. Obviously going to be jinxing myself here now. But I'll say pressure. Just go out and play a natural game. We should be good. Uche's probably, hopefully, going to be less of an issue in this save than he is for us against opposition in the FC save. Caicedo, lovely slotted ball to Esteval. Delap, Garnacho. Oh, he squeezed it in at the back post, Esteval. They deflected the cross as it came in, but they weren't able to keep it out all told. And the young Brazilian has another to add to his list of growing goal contributions this season. Nice ball to Delap. Brilliant pass through the gap. Garnacho does the right thing in trying to square it. To be fair, for Esteval, and via a couple of deflections, he does get there at the back post. A little bit of a more acute angle than he might have liked, but he squeezed it home. First chance of the whole game. First goal of the whole game. Free kick for us with really not long left to go, actually. 4 or 5 minutes plus stoppage. Or hopefully 4 or 5 minutes including stoppage. This is going to fall to Delap. Oh, who's just spun brilliantly and then kicked it straight at Dean Henderson. Mate, most of the goal is available to your right there. Use it. Deary me. Esteval with the corner. We could still find ourselves taking a second goal here away from home. Taking a little bit of time in taking the corner, but I don't mind that. I haven't actually set them to time waste at this particular moment in time, but probably could look to do that now. And we will, fingers crossed, see this through till the end of the game. Alejandro, that's not what I wanted from you there, mate. And here comes that Cristantus Uche guy. Ah! Cleared, not cleared, cleared, cleared. That'll do. Come on. Play whistle, ref. Thank you. 3 points for the Premier League campaign once more, though that was not a comfortable ride. I'll just say well done. We'll keep morale up. I mean, look, there's a lot of green. There's a lot of green in there. Cole Palmer had a bit of an iffy game, but we're able to get the result. So, would have been hard to try to... Oh, to be fair, Palace is 17th in the league as well. So, actually, that was more equal a performance than maybe some might have expected. We have overtaken Brentford, but only because they haven't played yet. What is the goal difference like between the two of us? Ours is +7, theirs is +6. So, actually, we were level on points and level on goal difference prior to that last game, and it was on goals scored that Brentford were above us. Olympiacos next in the Champions League. Birmingham have now come in for Raheem Sterling as a potential loan opportunity. Brentford have drawn, so we will stay 6th. Good. And level on points with Aston Villa as well. 4 points still outside the Champions League. Tottenham continually 8 points clear at the top and flying. He has a minimum fee release clause of 432 million. Oh, let's do it. Real Madrid would require a wage contribution, a monthly fee of 2.8 million. Whoa. I like a clause with a mandatory fee. Let me remove that mandatory fee. I'm quite happy to pay his wages. I don't really want to pay £2.8 million a month for the rest of the season for him, though. Right, Olympiacos. A win here could guarantee us a round of 16 spot if other results go our way. We do need the dub, though, to ensure that. Mehdi Taremi is obviously a player that you'll be very familiar with as a good goal scorer. Daniel Podence from his time at Wolves. Podence is actually... I really liked Podence when he was at Wolves. Salakis is a capable goalkeeper as well. Outside of that, there's not really anyone that would jump out at me. On their bench... Chiquinho, is he the winger that used to be at Wolves as well? Remy Cabella, so now we haven't seen for a while. Gelson Martins as well, Martins, the Portuguese winger as well. They've got some options here, but let's take advantage of the home side of the draw. Robert Sanchez gets the start. Well, Pedro's drafted in on the left for Garnacho. Other than that, no changes to the side that beat Palace. We know a win would be great for us. So we're currently 9th. You need to be top 8 to get to the round of 16. So a win doesn't guarantee it, but it puts us in the best possible position, hoping that one of those other top 8 sides don't get the result thereafter on this match day. All we can do is our bit. Win our game, and then we take it from there. The Champions League anthem is quite copyright claimable, to be honest. I tend to just go, the champions, myself, and then that kind of covers us, to be honest. Palmer out to Joao Pedro. What's he going to do in that left-hand channel? Might be better as an inside forward rather than an out-and-out winger, but he is heavily involved. Malagusto gives us the 1-0 lead in the 21st minute. Assist for Palmer, but certainly Joao Pedro very heavily involved after beating his man on that far side. Palmer could have shot, but didn't quite fall to him in the right position, but great vision. I mean, Malagusto's still got a lot to do from there, but that's a top finish from a right-back. Up the Chelsea, 1-0. Caicedo Fernandez. Caicedo Fernandez? Fernandez. Oh, deflection. Esteval! Oh, he's given it the good one. I think that's a little bit lucky, mate, but it's 2-0 Chelsea. 2 goals in 6 minutes. Now that's football, it said. Is it? Lucky there with the deflection. Fernandez swings and misses at it, then has another go, and then the header is deflected, and Esteval turns up. I mean, to be fair, that's a brilliant finish. But it's very lucky that we got the chance in that manner. But I tell you what, 12 chances created in less than half an hour. We are the best side here, and there's no doubt about that. And if we can keep this going, then we not only might get the result that we're after in terms of on the day, on the pitch, but we might get the result we're after with regards to everyone else as well. And maybe goal difference could send us into the top 8, because we are level on points with some of those that are also in the top 8 on 14 points, but goal difference sees us below them. But if we could get a really strong result here, then even if others get their wins as well, perhaps on goal difference we can force our way into those top 8 positions. I think I just saw top left a moment ago that Tottenham Hotspur had taken a 2-1 lead at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid. Tottenham, for whatever reason, in this save are absolutely cracked. Fernandez, Caicedo, Fernandez. Strong challenge, but won the ball cleanly. Esteval, he's a bit quick. Someone shoot! Thank you, Esteval at the double. He's giving it the old Emil Heskey as well this time. We do have a 3-0 lead. Esteval, so good! Oh, he's so good. I tell you what, I really want him in the realistic RTG before he retires on FC. I've got him here, and I'm very glad we do. To begin with, it looks like a Premier League table, doesn't it? City, Tottenham, Newcastle, Barcelona there in 4th. These guys are on 17 points. We are also on 17 points. The question is, are we in 5th to 8th? We don't know yet. We'll find out at the end of the game. Keep your eyes peeled. Corner Chelsea. Goal Chelsea. Well, Pedro at the near post. Now that is rare for us. Scoring not direct from a corner, but from the first phase of play from a corner like that. That might even be only the 2nd goal of that sort we've scored all season. I remember Trevor Chalobah scoring one. And now Joao Pedro's bagged one. And I can't remember any others off the top of my head. 4-0 Chelsea here. We could take the foot off the gas. But because goal difference... I mean, we've only had 4... To that point, we'd only had 4 shots on target and they'd all gone in. We could take the foot off the gas and start to rest some players. To be fair, I'll rest some players, but only because we have quality to bring on in their place. Esteval is on a hat-trick, but we will take him off. Just trying to manage the squad as best we can, keeping an eye on that West Ham game at the end of the month and end of the week. We do absolutely want to win the London derby against the Hammers. It's quite a sizable one for the fans. Fair enough. Good finish on you, matey. It's 4-1 against Olympiacos. Let's not have a Wigan-esque comeback here, shall we? Free kick for us. Unsurprisingly, Ruben Neves taking it. Neto across to Joao Pedro. And Chalobah. This is quite the... Wow. Quite the training ground routine, that. And Neto adds a 5th. We have our 4-goal advantage back again. It was very much a nice move by Chelsea. This is rather quickly becoming our best victory of the season so far. That assist from Trevor Chalobah is very well spotted. Great vision for a defender. 5-1. A Fofana. Cucurella. Joao Pedro. Beats his man again on the left-hand side here. And finds the man in the middle. It's 6! Cole Palmer gets in on the act with his 3rd goal in 8 Champions League games. I tell you what, Joao Pedro's working on the left, isn't he? It might only be Olympiacos. We'll try it in the Premier League against West Ham. But... Ooh. Oh, we are firing on all cylinders today. It's a V6. I wouldn't mind a V8. It might only be a V6, but it certainly sounds very good. Nice tackle. Never mind. Might be 6-2. Maybe we will get a V8, but it's 8 cylinders on one side and 6 cylinders on one side and 2 on the other, unfortunately. Never mind, we are back in play. I mean, Neto, oh my god, if he'd have gone all the way and scored that, that'd have been ridiculous. 81st minute, 26 shots, only 8 on target and 6 of them have gone in. 75% of our shots on target have resulted in goals today, which I don't know is saying a lot for the goalkeeper, who I said was actually pretty decent, but if he's conceding 75% of the shots that are on target, I can't say is that good. They have pulled one back. We do have a V8, but it's 6-2. 3 minutes added on. 3 minutes added on. Gone. Victoire pour le Chelsea by 6-2. It's quite a good one, really, isn't it? 9 shots in the end on target. 31 total in the game, which is almost perhaps a little bit disappointing. We've only got 6 goals, but I don't think you could ever really be that disappointed with 6 goals. Question is, have we managed to make it through into the... Oh, that was unreal. Yes, is the answer. We have, and we needed the win. Puts us on 17. A draw would have seen us on 15, and the draw wouldn't have been enough. We needed the win, but we got the win. So we'll be happy with it. Vamos! To the round of 16 we go, and no playoff round needed. We get 1.81 million for the win against Olympiacos. It was a win, not a draw. I'm sure that will be fixed in due course as a bug. It's not exactly the biggest of bugs. Champions League. Chelsea meet expectations in dominant win. Yeah, you might say. Palmer's the one you're going to highlight there? I guess so. Who... I don't actually know who got the assists, etc. Can I see the fixture schedule? Can I see who got the assists as well? Palmer assist, Palmer assist, Palmer goal. 2 assists and a goal. Alright, fair enough. Esteval got 2 goals as well, though. Alright, fair play. Cole Palmer's the one to highlight then. Oh, what a surprise. Sterling opts to stay. Just piss off, mate. Nobody wants you. Real Madrid are open to loaning Endrick to me, but they want £172 million mandatory fee at the end, which I'm just not going to entertain. It looks like we won't be signing a new striker at this stage. But right now, having just scored 6 goals, do we need one? Amorim expects business as usual. I thought he got sacked. He did get sacked. He's at West Ham now. Ruben Amorim is West Ham manager. When did that happen? I don't remember that. Alright, fair enough. I don't remember when the West Ham manager... Oh, no. Actually, I do remember, because the West Ham manager got the sack the same day as Ruben Amorim. Or was it the Wolves manager getting the sack the same day as Ruben Amorim? Can't recall. Someone got the sack the same day as Ruben Amorim. I'm going to have a look now. Wolves manager, Vitor Pereira. No, yes. So West Ham sacked their manager the same day that Man United sacked Ruben Amorim. And then West Ham just hired Ruben Amorim instead. And I wonder if Manchester United have hired a new manager yet. They have. Thiago Motta. Darren Ferguson had taken, who was the under-21s manager. God, that's a mess, isn't it? Let's do it this way. Under-21 manager. Yeah, so Darren Fletcher had taken caretaker control at Manchester United, but now... manager Thiago Motta is in charge at Manchester United. Quite the acquisition. We'll see if he's any good for them. Bring on the West Ham. Right, time to take on the Hammers. We're going to start the same side that just smashed Olympiacos, although we are going to put Gregor Kubel back in goal. So hopefully try and keep a clean sheet this time. Mass Hermansen in goal for them. Playing a 3-4-2-1, which is formation we've played against quite a few times. It's probably more of a 5-back, really, isn't it? With Carl Walker-Peters on the right and Ollie Skulls on the left. Jared Bowen is actually up top at striker, with Ward-Prowse and Luis Guilherme behind him. I'd be intrigued to know how good Jared Bowen is on the game actually this year, but quite frankly, yeah, I shouldn't have to tell you to turn up today. It's West Ham. They're going to try and play it out from the back. Are they super composed and really good at doing this? Or are they going to... No, they're actually pretty good at doing it, unfortunately. Guillermo Rodriguez. That's a lovely ball and a great take by Walker Peters, who needed a save from Kubel to deny him from scoring. Well, half an hour in, there's been not many chances, and most of them are going West Ham's way at the minute. This isn't ideal from us, this moment in time. We could really do with getting a foothold in the game, please, if you don't mind. Which we might be doing now with this free kick. I've just seen that we've had a couple more chances in between highlights in the run-in towards having this actual highlight. So momentum is shifting in the game. Estevao is in behind here, and that, as far as I'm concerned, is a nailed-on penalty. I don't think... Oh, he's gone down with an injury as well. Please do not injure Estevao at the same time. I think that, yeah, I think that has to be a penalty. There's no way that wasn't a foul. Cole Palmer with the opportunity to take the spot kick. He's only on a 6.4 so far, so he's not having a great game. And apparently by putting the ball down, he's dropped him to a 6.3, which doesn't necessarily fill me with confidence. He's going to tuck this away, but hopefully he does. And he has done. I think he just Panenka'd it as well. That was naughty. From the camera angle, initially it looked like it was going to go into the right-hand corner, but actually, I think he's just dinked this. And the goalkeeper will not be too pleased about conceding a Panenka'd penalty. Yep, he's Panenka'd it. That's pretty cheeky in a game of this magnitude from Cole Palmer, but we'll take it. 1-0 Chelsea. Cold from Cole. Although, West Ham could equalise immediately, and they have done at the beginning of the second half. Someone made a mistake there, and I think it might be the goalkeeper. We need to see a replay. Ward-Prowse's delivery comes in. Kubel has just got the starting spot back from Robert Sanchez, who played in the cup. Sosek with the header. Oh, he hits the post. To be fair, it's a bit unlucky. Hits the post and then comes off the keeper and falls straight back to Tomas Sosek, who in rather typical Tomas Sosek fashion will celebrate like that. And West Ham have equalised. And now I'm a little bit dizzy. Can we go and score again, please? That'd be lovely. Tart. I mean, immediately would be quite the morale crusher for West Ham. And this is literally almost from kickoff. Caicedo recovers. And in the box. And pull it back. Oh. Deflected. And out for a corner instead. A corner which we're going to see. Joao Pedro at the near post, maybe? No. Shoot! Oh! Estevao buries again! It's another goal for the Chelsea, for the man in blue. And it's 2-1 within 2 minutes of West Ham equalising. Enzo Fernandez second time to Estevao, who then first time takes a shot. Does it take a deflection? It might do. I'm not sure. Keeper unsighted. He's made a mistake for sure. And we lead again. Up to Chelsea. Malagusto. That's quite the switch. Joao Pedro. Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Options. Enzo from the edge of the box. We've seen that before this season. 3-1 to the Chelsea now. We're on transfer deadline day. We don't think we're going to be signing anyone. But with 9 goals in our last 2 games, at the minute, we're looking like we don't need that marquee striker to add something to the squad. I still feel like we are going to need that marquee striker to get to the next level. But in fairness, we're not looking to get to that level this season. So we might as well pocket the money we've got in the bank at the minute and then go absolutely berserk with it in the summer if we do a second season here at Chelsea. Now this is, as they say, James Ward-Prowse territory. There you go. And that's why. 3-2, West Ham are back in it. Time to tweak things tactically, I think. Please hold on, gents. Thank you. 3 to go. Andy Irving's just come on. I was about to go as far as say I don't think he's going to be the game changer West Ham are after, but with 6 minutes added on and a highlight with West Ham in possession, maybe I should have shut my face. Or maybe I was right. Or Estevao. Toodaloo. See you later, mate. Lovely back heel from Joao Pedro. Oh, Estevao! Oh, Estevao! What a goal! You cannot underestimate how impactful this young Brazilian is. Ready? See you later. Oh my lord. Nothing the keeper could do about that one either. This kid is something special. He really is. 91st minute, 4-2 Chelsea. 3 points in the bag. And a win against the West Ham. Lovely. Up to 5th. Up to 5th. Nice work, everyone. Slightly disappointed at conceding 2 goals, but if you're going to score 4, it doesn't really matter, does it? We are up to 5th. We're only a single point behind Liverpool now, but they do have a game to play against, to be fair, Newcastle. A little bit later on in the day. Where are Newcastle in the league? 12th. Oh. To be fair, better than they're doing in real life right now. So Newcastle fans will probably take 12th. Transfer deadline day around the... Well, actually, we're on deadline day. It's happening now. Cole Palmer's... Oh, he wants a new contract. Let's be honest. He can probably have one. When did he sign his current one? 1st of August 24. So it's been 18 months since he signed a 9-year deal, and he wants a new one. Sure, but what are you going to want a week is my main fear. I'm going to be spending all of my money on ensuring that Cole Palmer doesn't get unhappy. Discuss new contracts. You wanted to chat? Yeah. Demands. Please see you have some interest. 300 grand a week. He's on 130 at the minute. I don't want to leave, but I don't think but if you don't think I deserve to play, I might have to. Yeah, fine. I'm quite happy to sell DCC. I mean, we're on transfer deadline day, so he's literally not really got much. In fact, we're past transfer deadline day. When does the deadline end, actually? Is it today? No, it ends on the 2nd. So we're about to get to transfer deadline day. I haven't played him more than once or twice at most. We've got Colwill to come back from injury at the end of the season as well. I'd be quite happy to let DCC go if someone wants him, even before the end of the season. Andy Robertson signed a new deal. £25 million over the course of 2 years, which is a sizable one. Hopefully Cole Palmer doesn't become upset at the fact that his agent asked for too much money. I asked them to come down, and they said no. Going into the talks. And then when Badiashile to Liverpool was the one that was done. DCC out as well. I mean, I didn't use Badiashile. I'm not using DCC. I'm quite happy to sell him. If someone wants to come in for him. Let's go out. Let's... Is anyone looking for a centre-back? Inter are looking for a squad centre-back. Offer to Inter. None of those. How about... No, I don't. I want to offer them Milan. I want to offer them someone other than those. I want to offer them DCC. Is it because he's a centre-back right? But no, because Chaloba's a centre-back right-back as well. That's confusing. Let me sort by position then. Inter, Juve, Newcastle. They only want Fofana. That's a regular starter for Newcastle, not a squad player. Juventus, Inter, Milan. Reshams Malo Gusto. I'm not going to be able to... I could offer DCC maybe here. I've got nobody that meets their positions. No. Okay. In which case, let me go to the squad, and then from DCC's profile, I can offer him out via the thingy. DCC, transfer, offer via transfer room. I'll just offer him out and see what the market interest is like in DCC. Well, we'll fit no offers for DCC. What can I say? He doesn't play for me and no one else wants him, so you might as well just stay put, pal, and earn your 70 grand a week and shut your face. No, Josh Shempong's going nowhere. Nobody's interested in DCC whatsoever. Wage demands are in excess of what anyone might be willing to pay. Well, I think that's going to bring this episode to a close then, to be honest, for you, for the YouTube video. I don't think we're going to get anyone... Well, we're not going to get anyone in. Coventry... And he's going to say no to Coventry as well, isn't he? Let's be honest. Having been linked with Bradley Barcola. I mean, I would chew my face off to get Bradley Barcola. Do I maybe do that? Rather than signing the striker, I know I've been having... throwing out... Is he playing? Yeah, I've been throwing out feelers about maybe wanting to sign a new left winger instead. Do I maybe sign... I know Chelsea have got about 150 wingers already, but none of them actually are world class. Bradley Barcola probably is. I think we've got Gittins to come back. Garnacho's okay, but Garnacho's not doing very well. I would be interested. I would be interested in Bradley Barcola. Very much so. PSG would only want about 44 to 64 million. They see him as a squad player. I mean, yes, please. Let me have a look at Zero Due whilst we're at it, if you don't mind. Zero Due, they're playing on the right. He could play on the left as well. He's not for sale and is significantly more valuable to them. Bradley Barcola, though, like... Surely I have to do this. We might as well spend the money we've got. Can I have him for 43 million? Barcola offer negotiated. Oh, we were going to end the YouTube video. I don't think we're ending it just yet. 90? The agent just said 45 to 65. And they're like, can we have 90? No, you cannot have 90 million pounds. You... Alright, I don't think we're going to be getting Bradley Barcola then. That was not what I expected. Okay. Right. Let's bring them down a notch then, shall we? I'd be quite happy to pay up to 70, I think, for Bradley Barcola. But I don't think we're going to pay any more than that. They've accepted it, boys and girls. They've accepted it. Enter contract negotiations. Hello. Playing time squad player, then wants regular starter next season. Fine. And then important player after that. I mean, I am signing you to start, quite frankly. So if I can just keep him happy in the meantime, great. Finalise promises. Negotiate contract. Now, look, I'm gonna remove this. Remove and exclude. I don't like the yearly increase options that people ask for. 250. Wages are so extortionate. 400 grand a week! You are 23 years old and you're not that good, mate. If I won't give Cole Palmer 325, you're not having 400. People are asking for so much money in wages. This is monstrous. You're not having it. 325 final offer. Fucking hell. Look, come on. Oh my god. Look, I'm not just going to get fleeced. If that's the sort of thing that is quite regular at this level, then I would say that is borderline buggy. I don't think someone like Bradley Barcola should be asking for that amount of money at this stage of his career. I would be slightly concerned that is... ooh, Sunderland will give me actually really decent... They'll pay 40%. Yes, please go. He might go. We might be about to get Sterling off the books. Ah! Was it a mandatory future fee as well? It is. If I can get Sterling off the books, then I can afford Barcola. I think the wages thing, I'd be sorely tempted to consider that wages thing a bit of a bug. I think players are asking for a bit too much wage-wise. Obviously, this is my only experience with the game so far. I don't know what things are like at even a lower Premier League level, let alone lower league level. But do let me know in the comments section if you are experiencing something similar yourselves. Sterling loan completed. He's now off the books. No, I'm going to reject. I want to. No. Fuel offers, I'm going to reject them all. No. Oh no, Joshua Shempong, that's the one I wanted, not the thingy one. Reject. A Shempong's going nowhere, but it looks like Sterling is on his way to Sunderland. Oh mate, well that transfer deadline just got a little bit crazy, didn't it? Do I offer, now that Sterling's going, do I offer Barkler more money? Can I re-enter negotiations for him? He's probably going to say no now, isn't he? Now that we've just failed in negotiations, they just rejected the exact same bid that they accepted earlier. Whatever. Not happening. Okay, well, we've gone from... That was a roller coaster of emotions, wasn't it? I'm going to go and end deadline day with nothing happening in the end other than Sterling leaving, which is actually a positive, at least. Oh, I think I need to sit down after that. Drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss out on any more. And I'll see you in the next one, which hopefully is a bit less dramatic.